if only to piss off their parents. That's something that you wear, but you could also imagine including authentication in just your daily habits. So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication?
What?
Vitamin authentication. Look, I have one right here. Well, here, I'll let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So this...
You guys see it?
This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. And they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, this is true. Okay?
Okay, but...
Okay, so wait. So it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want this superpower. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. First superpower. Like, I want that.
This is FDA cleared?
So here's the thing. This is not science fiction. This pill was actually made by a company called Proteus, and they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA.
Does Google now know everything I do and everywhere I go? Because... let's face it.
All right, Shalom. As you can see in the video, what they're doing is, giving you a chip and a pill. They came out with this, 2008, and all that pill does is, monitor where you at and what you doing, and stuff like that. It's basically part of the RFID chip agenda, the New World Order agenda, right? And as you see, she mentioned a company called Proteus. Now, Proteus is, I looked it up, and it says in Greek mythology, Proteus is an early sea god, or a god of rivers and oceanic bodies of water, one of several deities whom Homer calls the old man of the sea. So they named it after a god that they worship, Proteus. It says, some whom ascribe to him a specific domain call him the god of elusive sea change, which suggests the constantly changing nature of the sea or the liquid quality of water in general. It says, yeah, that's basically it. And this ties in with the scriptures because Proteus, the company, is actually the white man's facility, in which Proteus is the white man, the so-called God, and the sea represents the people. And it's in the scriptures. This is Revelations, Revelations chapter 17, verse 15. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, the whore is America, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right. So there's the water that's Proteus is supposed to be the god over. It represents the people, and they passing the people out this RFID chip by way of the pill. Right. So I looked a little deeper into it. It says Proteus Digital Health announces FDA clearance of ingestible sensor, the RFID chip. It says Redwood City, California, July 30th, 2012. Proteus Digital Health, Inc. announced today that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has cleared its ingestible sensor for marketing as a medical device. The ingestible sensor, formerly referred to as the Ingestible Event Marker, or IEM, is part of the Proteus Digital Health Feedback System, an integrated end-to-end personal health management system that is designed to help improve patients' health habits and connections to caregivers. In which that's all a lie. That's just that's just basically here to monitor you and actually make your health worse, because if you actually look into the chip, you will actually see that this chip gives off radio frequencies, right? And that radiation from that chip causes cancer. And there's a lot of people coming out, and breaking that down. You just gotta look into it a little more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the video up. It says Proteus has worked collaboratively collaboratively with the FDA since 2008 to determine the regulatory pathway for this innovation. In 2008 is when Obama came in office. Picture that. And then in 2013 is when he passed the healthcare bill with the RFID chip in it, saying that it's going to be mandatory implantable device. It says, which represents a new category of medical devices. See, the Medicare, Obamacare, you know, he's been big on that agenda. It says, and patient care. The application was ultimately processed in accordance with the de novo provisions of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act for low-risk devices that have no predicate on the market. All right. It says, we are thrilled to have achieved this important milestone to market our ingestible sensor in the United States now, as well as in Europe. See, this chip is not only going to be passed out in the USA, it's going to be passed out in Europe also, and really all over the world, because that's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say, the scriptures basically say that there's going to be a new world order, and as you can see, this is part of the new world order campaign. The elite's trying to have that chip everywhere, monitoring everybody. Why? Because they are the so-called God of the people of the sea, said Dr. George M. Savage. It says, co-founder and chief medical officer at Proteus Digital Health. We are very much looking forward to bringing the benefits of our ingestible sensor to the American public in the form of innovative product offerings. It says the FDA validation represents a major milestone in digital medicine, directly digitizing pills for the first time in conjunction with our wireless infrastructure may prove to be the new standard for influencing medical adherence and significantly aid chronic disease management. And that's what they're going under, the guys to keep up with your vital signs and stuff like that. You know, some of these chips actually put medicine in you also. It says, said Dr. Eric Topol, professor of genomics at the Scripps Research Institute and author of The Creative Destruction of Medicine, How the Digital Revolution Will Create Better Healthcare. It says the Proteus ingestible sensor can be integrated into an inert pill or other ingested products such as pharmaceuticals, other pills, other drugs. Once the ingestible sensor reaches the stomach, it is powered by contact with stomach fluid and communicates a unique signal that determines identity, right? You're in a system, and timing of ingestion. They got you already monitored. This information is transferred through the user's body tissue to a patch worn on the skin that detects the signal and marks the precise time and ingestible sensor has been taken. Additional psychological and behavior metrics collected by the patch include heart rate, body position, and activity, monitoring everything. The patch relays information to a mobile phone application. With the patient's consent, the information is accessible by caregivers and clinicals, help individuals to develop and sustain healthy habits, families to make better health choices, and clinicians to provide more effective data-driven care, right? So they're going to be monitoring that, whether it's permission or not. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right. All right, here's the next article. Oh, this is their website. And as you can see here, we got who? The nigger woman, the sellout, the slave. This is Eve in the garden with Satan himself. And you see the devil upset. It says, we believe we can make healthcare more effective for patients with medical conditions. And that's the guys that they going under. If you got a medical condition, take the pill. We can monitor you. If anything happens, we can read your vital signs, get you to the hospital a whole lot quicker, so you won't pass out, catch a seizure, or die, where you at. And as you can see, these people are afraid of death. So, that's why they putting it up under the guise of the Medicare system.